You ever wonder why the SR20 drift cars in Japan sound way better than the SR20 drift cars in America? I've been trying to figure this out for so long. I've done so much research. I've watched like countless videos. I've talked to so many people. I found out it's a couple things, but the biggest thing is the manifold. And in this box right here, I'm gonna be honest, I was not gonna buy this. If you look at my Instagram, I told you guys I wanted it, but I was not gonna buy it. I saved up some extra cash and I ended up getting it instead. And if you don't know the sound difference I'm talking about, the sound I've been chasing for years, here's a sneak peek. Sounds good. You can get D-Max, you can get like a Silk Road. I had a Silk Road on this car that I imported from Japan, from Jesse Streeter, and it sounded good, but it's not gonna have anything on the manifold that's inside this box. I'm so ready to unbox this and get it installed. I have the new S15 Garrett turbo that we're gonna throw on this car. So we have the new turbo, new manifold, all the supporting parts are here. We just gotta install it, and then hopefully we can get it down. It's Thursday, so it's like crunch time because I have to drive in like 2 days. I still don't even have my daily tow rig, which is the X5. That's getting repaired right now. Just a lot of stuff we gotta knock out. We're gonna do it all today, so let's get this thing installed. This came straight from New Zealand. Plastic wrap is off. Yes. Damn, son. Yo, these guys are so legit. So. That is it. This is the key to authentic SR sounds, right here. Come on. So what do I have to do here is basically transfer over the 2 waterline fittings from the old T28 to the new one, take off this dump pipe, the drain pipe for the oil. I think I need to change over an oil restrictor fitting, put the HKS wastegate on this, and then once we do that, we can start installing the manifold. I think the issue when I installed this, I didn't clean the threads, so it ended up stripping this real bad. I don't know how that didn't result in something worse, but on this one, I had the same issue on this side, so I just went through, cleaned the threads. I did find a spare one of these, thank God, because I bought S13 lines and S14 lines, so I had spares. Found that one, so this one has one new one on this side, and then a used one on that side. Good washers. I tighten these down. Now I gotta pop this off, swap it over with the one I already have that I bought, and then I'm gonna swap over this wastegate as well. Just finished cleaning up the mating surface for the drain tube, so now I'm gonna install the new one on. I'm making good progress so far. Drain pipe is on, HKS wastegate is on, so I took the stock one off, put the HKS one on. I did want to turn it up, but I don't know if I have time to do all that testing. So right now it's set at 11. It might be a little different, even though these are the same turbo. You never know, so I do still need to make sure it's going to 11. That's the oil restrictor right there. So everything is on. So now GK Tech clocking kit, I gotta put that on. After that goes on, I can do the manifold, finally. I could not get these studs out. I tried as hard as I could, and I just couldn't get these studs to come out. So I ended up having to kind of do it backwards. So normally this would go here, but they're flipped. That was the only way. I did not want these to break. I did not want to strip them. They're really stuck in there, so I just went with this. It'll be fine. Clocking kit's fully on. I can finally connect the manifold. All right, so I have a very clean workspace here. The reason I'm doing this, I just wash my hands as well, is because you don't want to be touching the manifold a ton, because if you have fingerprints, they're gonna get stuck on the manifold. And also, the more oil you put onto this, the more it's gonna smoke when you first start it. So I'm trying to minimize the amount of oil on here. Let me me grab the locking tabs, just leave that there for now. This is the hardware we're gonna use. GK Tech locking tabs. Okay, those are on. Just get one on. Everything is on. All the lines are on. I had to do a little repair there, don't worry about that, but now I can try to fish this in. Hopefully it's not too hard. I have the new gasket on, the GK Tech MLS gasket, multi-layered steel gasket. That's on. So now I just need to feed it into here. That'll be the first hard part out of the way. And then the second hard part is the downpipe, doing all the nuts for the downpipe. Once those two things are out of the way, we're set. So I'm gonna try to knock those out. Sinco is such a compact manifold that it was just so easy to get it in. I just struggled having to clear that bottom, the water line on the block side of the turbo, because that has a very, very tight, weird path. That one right here, that's literally going between the inlet and the wastegate. It's a very weird path, so I was just stuck with that. But besides that, it's in. I love the Sinco logo just plated on the top. That way you open up the hood, no one has to say, what manifold is that? You just look, Sinco, baby. I put two nuts right here just to hold it in. I still gotta do the downpipe and all this other stuff. I'm cutting it close with time I have left in the day. So I'm gonna just knock all this out, and when the car's ready to go, everything's connected, I'll see you guys then. It's 9:30, I've been at this for hours. My goal was to get this in, get the car on the ground and ready to test drive before it got dark. That did not happen. I'm an hour, 2 hours behind. Good news is everything's back together. Sinco manifold looks really good in here. Everything, intake, intercooler piping, all the lines are tightened down. Everything's good, ready to go. I just changed the oil filter. Okay, so I'm about to just real fast throw oil in this. It's super late. I got so much other stuff I have to do, so I'm gonna go handle that. All right, it's the next day. It is about 6:30. Everything's in, oil, spark plugs, everything's connected. So I'm about to put water and water wetter in the car, bleed it out at the same time. And then after that, the car will obviously be warmed up. Then we're gonna go on a test drive super fast, just make sure everything's good. Also on the first start, obviously we wanna hear what the manifold sounds like. And on top of that, gotta make sure there's no leaks or anything that's concerning that needs to be dealt with. Now, since I drained everything out, all the oil got drained out and it sat like that for a couple of days, I need to crank the car, no fuel, no ECU, just to get pressure on the oil pressure gauge. Once I get pressure on the oil pressure gauge, I'll know that oil has flown through everywhere in the motor, and then I can do the first start. There we go, we just got a reading on it. So that means that we have oil pressure. Now we can start it up for the first time. It'll only be idle until we can bleed the system, but then I'll do a quick test drive, get it on the trailer, and then be good to go. The manifold is smoking right now, but this is normal anytime you go into a new manifold. I can tell by the smell that it's just all the oils and stuff burning off the manifold. It already sounds so much different. Oh, it sounds great. Yo, it sounds crazy. Yo, the turbo is so freaking loud. This is really last minute, man. This might be the most last minute I've ever been. Car is not washed at all. Still got the writing on here. Technically, I still need to bolt check it, but it should be good. I did visually check everything and it was fine. So now I'm gonna hop in the tow rig, head to the shop. Okay, so I dropped the trailer off and the car's ready to go with the new turbo, new Sinco manifold, made it just in time. I don't know, tomorrow I'm just gonna have fun, I guess. I might be going by myself again. I've been doing a lot of events by myself. So I wish I did have some friends to go with, but I kinda gotta find some time to take this stuff off. Tomorrow's it's gonna be the first shakedown on the new turbo, new Sinco manifold, which is like ear-piercingly loud, just the perfect exact noise I wanted out of the SR. And I don't even get to hear it drifting. A pull does not do it any justice. Like you could have however good a car sounds, whatever, a pull does not do it justice. Once you start drifting and pedal dancing, I can't wait for that. So the actual drift day video is not out yet if you're watching this on release day. So if you want to see this thing drifting, I'll have a playlist right here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.